Hey Casey, thanks for sending me your swim video for analysis. The first things I'm looking at are breathing, body balance, rotation, and kick, because your kick impacts your breathing and your breathing impacts your body rotation and balance. So first off, I want to say about the kick, looks like you're kicking pretty strong, and it's really the kick that's propelling you across the water, and that's going to increase your breathing rate. So I like to use the kick just enough, a little bit, just to bring your legs to the surface, but not necessarily to propel your body, especially in the sport of triathlon. You want to learn to propel your body forward with your arm pull and using your lats. Next, looking at the breathing, when you're rotating to breathe, it looks like you're lifting your head, and it looks like you continue to lift your head. You're taking 4 strokes, and then you turn, lift, and look forward. You're not looking completely forward, but you are looking forward, and when you look forward, that could cause your legs to drop and produce body drag. So when you breathe, you want to make sure your arms a little bit extended out in front of you. You want to rotate on your hip. You want to keep one part of your face in the water. Take your breath, turn down, exhale, trickle a little bit of water out your mouth and nose, take your stroke. As you're rotating to inhale, you're exhaling. So you exhale underwater so you can inhale above water, blow your air out, exhale as you're turning to rotate to inhale. So you're not exhaling and inhaling when your face is out of the water, because that's why you're looking forward. And then next, I'm looking at the 3 main phases of the stroke. Recovery, what goes on with your hand out of the water is going to impact your hand entry, which is phase 2, and phase 3 is the underwater catch and push, which is impacted by your hand entry. Right now, when your arm's coming around, you're kind of sliding your elbow, and you're almost touching the water with your elbow, so you're dropping your elbow from the recovery phase of the strokes, which probably has to do with body rotation and a weaker underwater pull, because it's the underwater pull that will help drive that body rotation. And if you don't drive your body rotation, it's a little bit more difficult to bring your hands out of the water. So I would schedule some recovery drills like fingertip drag and thumb slide to work on that high elbow recovery and keeping that elbow pointed up instead of down. And then the way it's impacting your hand entry is you're reaching and your fingertips are going up. You're sliding that elbow and you're reaching into the wall with your hand entry, and that's causing a dropped elbow in your underwater pull, which is impacting your body rotation. So after a few recovery drills, then you want to think about entering with your fingertips below your wrist, below your elbow. Enter, and you can think about rotation as you enter. You rotate, 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 but what's actually going on is when my right arm enters, my left arm just pulled. When my left arm enters, my right arm just pulled, and that's why I like to think about the pull as dictating your body rotation. So I know a lot to work on, but if you break it down pieces, first work on the breathing, that you have to be able to breathe. Take that out of the equation once you're comfortable, you don't have to think about it. And then you want to work on the kicking, lower the kick, that'll help your breathing. And then you work on the recovery. Recovery has to happen first. Once you can manage that high elbow recovery, that's going to make it easier to do a hand entry, proper hand entry, and then the proper hand entry is going to set you up for a stronger catch and push. Hopefully this helps. I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Just think about breaking it down piece by piece, and then you put it together, and it just takes time, frequency in the water. If you have any questions, comment below. Otherwise, make it a great day.
Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video.